Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. Morsta is back, and we are going to try to build her weapon. We can have it equipped here. Before that even starts, actually, we should probably build the Morsta first. So you can check out our video pulling the 300,000 altar stones down on the banner, or I will have a link to the video here as well, just so you have quick access to it. But we want to get all the way to our 5-star Morsta so that we can also just keep track of how many copies of the weapon we're pulling. So we go 3-star, giving us our stacks, Darkens and Saints, you know, they get extra stacking abilities when you run full teams. Just a little bit more of a message as to how overpowered they are. And finally, 5-star. So our oath situation is going to look good. This keeps our Morsta up to 5-star and keeps us with quite a number of copies actually to try and go for our UR later. So 360, that means that we can do oath 1, oath 2, but then we would need 3 more copies, which can probably get from resources or some that you're pulling towards the end of the event. So now that we have our Morsta at 5 stars, we want to get her weapon, which we have 0 copies of. So let's go ahead and get started with that. So straight to the airdrop, straight to the weapons. Dreamscapes with Morsta's weapon selected, taking 60 pulls and only getting us one of the 3 exclusive Darkin character weapons. We want to make sure we're auto selling general weapons so that we get the sweet materials. 592. Let's go ahead and get started. I would at least like to make a 7-star weapon so that we unlock all of the abilities, but if we can get to 8, that would be awesome. We'll see how many of these we have left. With 592, if we fail all of the pities, that would cost us about almost 10 total pools, because 600 divided by the 60 needed, but we should be getting some early, you know, knock on the wood. All right. So let's go ahead and get this started. All right, nothing there. We're not going to watch it every single time. Just doing a little bit of work on the situation with the frame. All right, no luck there, no luck there. So normally, if it was a normal character banner, we would already have it. Unfortunately, we don't. So let's keep pulling. Oh, it's gonna pull us all the way to the pity. We had some interesting luck before. There it is, 10 before the pity. So we got it. Looks like 15 before the pity, meaning that our first weapon came to us at 45. Okay. So we got it. Now there's a chance here that we get another character's weapon, and if we have to fail the pity and get a different Darkin character's weapon, then we're gonna want to get Callan. Viper Whip. Okay, so we get some SR weapons in addition to this. All right, we'll take that. Okay, right away. Woo! All right, and that was that would have been 14 ahead of the pity. Okay, so we got this one 14 ahead. Which means, what was that? 44. Oh, 46. Alright, gotta count. Okay. That means it's 9 ahead for the actual pity counter, so here we go. Chizuru's weapon, okay. It was nice seeing that, you know, right at the very beginning it gave us our Morsta copy. And it cycles through all the weapons that we get, like right here. Callan's weapon, okay. We failed the pity, so we lost the 50-50. But we managed to get a weapon for a character that we are building anyway, so that's good. We'll take it. Got an 8 before. Yeah, it's not even worth counting at these actually. So we're just gonna keep pulling. What matters is our grand total of tickets, so 442. Oh, very early. Okay, with the shields too. Okay, 404. We have, wow, we said that was pretty early. Okay, our luck with the weapons is here. If we can avoid Cyana's weapon, I'll take it. Callan and Morsta only, please. But more Morsta than anything. This one's getting close to the pity. Oh, there we go. Okay, okay, our history is looking great. Looking great. We're gonna have a whole bunch of materials as well. Keep the Dreamweaver coming. 2 Guardians. Those don't get sold, thankfully. So we can use those for other characters. Or just go ahead and keep our Morsta topped up. We're getting close to the pity on this one, though. Pulling us back closer to the average. Callan's weapon, though, makes an appearance. Looks like we have 4 Morstas and 2 of Callan so far. So let's continue the pulls. Nothing there. Can we get double weapons in a pull, though? That would be pretty sick. Callan and a Morsta weapon. Alright, getting close to the pity here. Dreamweaver, pulling us to 5 total. And Lena's Vitality. Alright, I need to pull for that anyways. 39. Not lucky there. 272 down. What are we getting? Dragon Fang for Chica. Let's keep a close eye here. If I pull it, did not refresh there. So yeah, good thing that they keep the interface locked up so that you don't accidentally get to catch a glimpse of it resetting. Dreamweaver for us at 6 copies. Okay. What makes it odd for us is that we need 1 for the base copy, and then I believe we're gonna need 8 after that total. So 9 total copies as a weapon. We're at 6 so far for Morstas. And we have 242 tickets remaining, so keeping it going. Not there, we're gonna be real close. Ooh. This pushes us right down to the pity counter. Hey! And it ate a couple of them too, so we got it early in the pity counter. That saves us a lot of hassle down the road. So up to 7. Keep it going. Come on, let's go. Wow, very early. That was 40 ahead of the pity. Woo! 8 copies there. All right, we're going to go for 9 because we didn't have a copy for. But wow, right ahead, right away. Oh, within 20. What was that? Right? Dreamweaver. Oh, yo, this was a lucky streak. Okay. I'm a little speechless. We got it within 3 of the copies within 40 pulls. All right, that'll do it for us. It saves a whole bunch of materials for our Callan in the future. So let's go straight to Morsta. Where you at? Where are you at? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and attach it because we've got our 9 copies of the Dreamweaver. Okay, so we'll equip it, which means we can no longer unequip it, so we're kind of stuck with the weapon going forward. There's a strategy in that. You can take a look at some of the previous videos on the channel. Ascension, so that's going to be our rank 2 and 3 right here. And then rank 4, 5, 6, meaning that we're going to need 1 more to get to rank 7. And I'm fine with ignoring the medals. I have some pretty good relics to use, so we're okay. The medal can come later. So let's try and get one early here. Law of Fate for Popo. Nothing there. Hey, all right. So I think we stayed like 15 ahead of the pity for this one. So that'll get us our 7-star or +7 copy of Morsta's weapon. Increasing probability of being affected by control up to 10%. and adds 5% vulnerability, so that's extra damage that the enemy takes. So yeah, it's only got us the first 3 relic cores, but that's all we need. We're trying to min-max our ability to build Morsta's weapon and also Callan's weapon. So let's go over to Morsta. We're gonna go straight to our profile, check out our oath, unlock it so that we can get her some HP. Here we go. We're leveling it up. So let's go. Been saving up and stacking up the Starlight materials, so we're going to use our copy of Morsta and also one of our girl wishes to unlock the weapons extra ability, which I believe this one is going to increase nightmare duration by 1 turn. Also targets the nightmare status, or targets in the nightmare status have a 10% chance each turn to spread nightmare to adjacent targets, which we'll take that. Each additional stack of nightmare increases the chance by 10%. So hopefully when I will test this, does that mean if there are characters on the left and right or behind the character that might get it, could that be a 30% chance? Because of 3 characters having it nearby? So alright, it is what it is. Let's pull for our Oath 2. 6, 7, 8, 9, and we do have enough. We'll go ahead and Doom's Glory her right away. Finally, we're gonna have to use probably some boxes here to get our Morsta all the way to UR. Some ghost fragments, and then 2 extra copies from somewhere. Because we're at 27 fragments, and these are very difficult to farm. So it is what it is, unfortunately. So our ghosts, well, we'll save a couple, but it's going to end up costing us and requiring a lot of resources into finishing up the other copies. So 2 boxes and a couple ghosts to finish up our Morsta there. Finally, we need her marks. So we've got it all developed. Let's go ahead and pull for some of her marks in the fire support. So here we go, fire support. Callan's contract, which we do need. We have 220. I would like 1 Dominion and 1 Nightmare. So Nightmare, giving a wearer a 40% chance to gain energy and attack boost. So, you know, I don't really think we need it because Nightmare's a little hard. We need 1 Dominion mark. This is going to be really good. Increases damage boost and damage reduction when an enemy becomes feared. And when Morsta is wearing the mark, it increases the debuffs by a lot. We already have soul armor, so we want 1 Dominion. The exhaustion for control character, that's going to go straight on Morsta. Wow! Alright, exhaustion, because she does reduce energy. This banner always gives me some anxiety here, I'll be honest with you, because you can get really unlucky, and if you fail the 50-50, these mark tickets are hard to get. So 20 needed. Can we stay above the pity counter? No, we're not. We're going straight to the pity. Now we need to pass the pity. You know, there's so many numbers here. Let it roll. Come on, let's go. Yes, we got Dominion. All right, so pity rate is on. Did not miss it. I'm not going to get any bonuses with it though, unfortunately, but we're okay. We got 1 Dominion mark. That's all we need. Let's go ahead and try and get 1 of Callan's contract marks, because we are potentially able to fail pities here. So contract and Dominion were the 2 most important marks to pull. Not lucky here. We need the dark red. Crush mark, we'll take it. No mark at all on this one. Okay, so just food. 15. All right. Oh, we got it early. We got it before the pity. Soul armor. What? Penetration mark 2. We already have a soul armor. All right. So it wants us to build 2 teams. Bravery. All right. Well, we failed the pity and we failed the 50-50. Well, no, we passed the pity. Sorry, my bad. We got it. But we got 1 of the ultra rare marks in that pool. All right, so that means we have a ton of anxiety going into our next pool, because we are potentially due for failing and getting 1 of these other UR marks in this list over here. Yikes, we need contract. It's really important that we have contract. Okay. We already picked up a soul armor, so maybe we should have waited to use it. Well, we didn't know we were going to get this. Stun, Rare. 23. Oh, we're very ahead of the pity. Okay, are we gonna get our contract, or are we gonna get a regular one? The suspense is building. Oh, these purple marks. What is this? Another purple mark at the very end. All right, I won't be mad. Contract. Whoa, we beat the pity every single time, and the 50-50. Get one of the rare marks 3 times in a row. I don't know if I want to keep pulling. I think I'm gonna save for the purposes of the banner anxiety that we've got going on here. We could potentially fail it and then feel bad, so we're gonna try and build ourselves up to 120 again and then go from there. Or should we just let it roll? I think we just let it roll. Where's our mark deals? We are at 70, so what we would need 50. I lost count already. Oh, the hype is real. We need 50. Okay, so there's no other way to get there except by just letting it rip. If we have the gems, we need the marks anyways. So let's go ahead and we'll cushion our pity with at least 3 of those. Okay, gems. Oh, okay, 6. All right, game, what are you trying to tell us? Mark 100. Next is Nightmare, because this one increases attack boost and energy gain. So this could make our DPS character incredibly strong with a 10 times 3% attack boost, because it's only 1 turn up to 3 stacks, and energy gain. And as a Beast Folk team, we need that on our Puff. We need that on Sienna if we ever build her, or we need that on any other DPS character, especially if they have the bomb mark, like Eve or future DPS characters. So Nightmare it is. Oh baby, let's go. We got the corrosion mark, damage mark here. All right, we'll take that. We're getting a ton of marks here. Saving is really good. All right, we failed a couple of them here. 19. Okay, we got ahead of the pity. All right, let's win it. Win the 50-50. We're gonna let this roll. Yes! Oh, wow! 4 straight 50-50s. Yes! Oh, look at that. Woo! All right. We spent the gems needlessly on that round, but we got it anyways. Yeah, check that out. All right. We're gonna hold on to these. We'll see how things develop for the rest of the event, because we managed to hold on to all the 50-50s and stay ahead of the pity every single time. Wow. All right, this is incredible. So we are just gonna go ahead and equip it to our Morsta. So here, all right, she can have her Dominion mark. This is the one that's really good when it's equipped to Morsta, increasing debuffs on the enemies. And guess who's getting our other one? Puff. Soulmate does not give us enough energy, so we're gonna go ahead and swap that out. I don't know. I think maybe we keep it. Oh, game crash. We had too much luck there. Okay, so we'll go ahead. We're gonna do a couple of extra videos here showing coverage of the progress that we're making in the endless trials, as well as some other PvE modes. Now that we have Morsta, we're gonna finish building her up as well, since we only need some ghosts and 2 copies to get her to UR and get that posted out there. Wow, though, that was incredible. 4 pities, 4 50-50s, succeeded all of them. All right, well, that is what we've got to show today, folks. Thank you for participating in this round of building the mark and also building the Morsta and pulling the weapons. Exciting stuff, exciting content. Wow, want to wish you the best of luck in your pity pools. And remember, guys, happy gacha. We'll catch you on the next one.